Hello and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is a weekend reading for February the 20th and the 21st. So we are in beautiful Pisces season. We have my lovely cat Star here with us as well, and we have Wand 7 Mars Leo coming in. Interesting. And the fire energies have really been coming in and activating at this moment in time, really helping. It feels like there's a sluggish energy around, in that there's something big that's building slowly, and it goes one step forward, another step back, two steps forwards, and it's kind of building like that. So this Seven of Wands in Mars and Leo is just helping you get to those next stages, that next step, leveling up every time, getting yourself in a better position. So it's actually very positive energy coming through here. It is a slow process, but we also have the Magician, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo coming through. So again, it's kind of saying you are at the start of something. You are still building. You have everything that you need in order to do this. And it really is, getting a lot of powerful messages about how this is happening, how formulating the ideas into something really workable, and also working out the details as well. So that's really important coming through with the Magician. So this is something really important that needs a bit of time and work. It can be something that can be of service to the world. Oh, it's a lucky day because we have both cats here. We have Stella and Star here today. So let's see what other energies are coming around for the weekend. It is just a beautiful rainy old morning here today in Australia. So we have the Fool reversed. Actually, I want to put that upside down: Air, Uranus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and the Five of Pentacles, Venus and Taurus. And this is the slow-moving energy. This is something has started, but it's going slowly. It's meeting obstacles. It's meeting challenges. It's looking at how its value in the world, how it's going to relate, all of this sort of stuff here. And it is a heavier energy, but this is what it's doing is it's breaking something down. It needs to be an internal energy that's coming through here, very deep internal energy. So it needs to be a process of going through this in terms of your own self-value, your own self-worth internally, before you can look at this as an external thing and put it out there. So it's this ongoing process that's occurring here, and you just it is a new energy, that it is that Uranian Aquarian energy, but it is a deep energy. So it is, they're saying that to kind of look at it as a retrograde energy, that Fool energy, in that this is a very internal thing, like I said. But it is ultimately with the purpose of liberating and freeing you from areas, especially to do with your value in relationships, and also can be related to money. So let's see what else is coming out around this. So this is just this ongoing process of, it's like they're showing me molding, like sculpting. You know, you start off with a ball of clay and you keep molding it, and it just gets smoother and smoother and becomes more refined. It's a process of refinement. Wow, the 10 of Cups underneath this. So even though this is a very slow process, like I said, it's building, slowly building towards something. It's heading towards this 10 of Cups, which has the potential to bring a lot of happiness here, a lot of fulfillment. So it really could be something big. And then we have the King of Pentacles as well underneath this Seven of Wands, moving to something. Again, this lovely Taurian energy is moving through, helping you just stabilize this, bring in this stability, bring in one step at a time. The King of Pentacles has everything that he needs, like this Magician energy that's coming through. So it's a feeling of, gosh, I mean, where this is heading to with these lovely, look at this, the Ace of Wands underneath the Magician. And it's interesting, they're both 2 ones. The Magician is number 1 and the Ace is number 1 as well. So and the Fool is actually just before, like it's all new energy that's formulating and building. And the Ace of Wands is something, bringing in something that you really, really want and desire on a very, very deep level. This can be related to things that are happening on such a higher 3D level that is really to do with who you are at a very deep essence of who you are. So let's look at, it's like I said, it's been getting a lot of support, but at the same time there's just this process of building, then breaking something down, building again. So let's see what else we can get coming through. Oh, they actually don't feel right, those cards, and I'm going to keep shuffling. I trust my instinct on these ones, my intuition. See what else the fairies have to say about the day. But ultimately, I think, with that Seven of Wands in the center there, yep, this feels a bit better. The Law. It does feel like you're moving up. You're finding yourself in a better position with this energy, with your understanding, with how it's growing, with how it's developing. And this could be aspects of yourself. Look at yourself as a whole. You're growing, becoming more whole, developing. So the Law has come out, and this is interesting because this, as Stelly's looking right at you, it really is asking us to look at where we've come from. You've been through your storm. You've been through the storm now. You can see that the wings are damaged, but there's a moment of pause. There is this moment of pause and reflection now to be able to go, where have I been? Breathe. Where am I now? And where am I going? And that's kind of being able to, what they're wanting you to see is how far you've gone and how you're moving up. So around the home, we have the collective of pixies. So this is the energy of, for some of you might have to clean. There might be the day to have to clean the house, and it's like, don't really want to be doing that. But, if you're going to do it, find a way to enjoy it. So there might just be a few little things that need to be looked at, addressed, tidied up, that are not the fun jobs. Definitely not the fun jobs. This can be related to around your home area where you feel at home, and your sense of self as well. And so, yeah, this is very much related to this. This energy is the kind of more of a challenging energy that's coming through, not in a bad way, in that it's just asking you to look at what's working and what isn't, in terms of, when it comes down to the deep root of what your worth is, your self-worth, and that's going to bring a lot of happiness. So, there are a few things to be looked at today in terms of your home, your house situation. So let's see, let's pull some cards for career. But yeah, it's just one of those annoying things, like cleaning the house. I don't like doing it. You might. But we have Sylvanus coming through in terms of career. And again, it's this sense of there's this long process, it's underneath here, of moving up, of initiation, of aligning with a greater sense of truth for yourself, a greater sense of self, of who you are. And so Sylvanus in this career position, I do feel like this is a lot to do with the work, who you are in the world and what you're putting out there. And that can be so related to career or what it is that you do. And so I do feel like there is just, there's this continual process of being initiated into this new energy that is still occurring and still bringing you into this initiation, which is a more successful path as well. So let's have a look at love and relationships. What do you think, Stelly? She said, yep, I'm going to be successful in sitting on these cards like that, aren't you? You're going to sit on the cards. We're going to look at love and relationships. Oh, sorry, sweetheart. She's like, you just boofed me. I was wanting a pat. Okay. We're going to get it. We're going to make it to the end of the reading. We're going to make it still, aren't we? Okay, we have Penelope Dreamweaver again reversed. Now she's come in a few times, and it's kind of interesting that she's come in reversed. And they are saying this is to read it as like a retrograde kind of energy, a reversed energy, which means this is something that is happening, not something happening externally to you. It's something very deep that's happening internally within you. A dream returns, but it was there. It's growing within you. It doesn't need to be extracted externally from external sources. It's growing deep within you. So that's actually really important. And if we look at that in terms of love and relationship, it's a very deep growth in terms of a connection to self, a connection to, I feel I can see two people growing together. So it's a very internal process. I think today it's kind of been looking at like how your own soul growth has occurred and how that fits into the relationship, or how that fits into how you relate to others, to your relationship to self if you're single as well. So we have as an overall energy message from the universe, the Bodacious Bodak. And this is kind of saying, look, if things do come up, because with this Uranian energy attached to the Fool and this Taurian energy, I mean, it is all kind of, there has been a square in the week that we're still kind of dealing with these energies. And it is saying if things do come up, then to look at them, because all this energy is doing, if they're coming up as a challenge or something needs to be changed or something could be surprising to you, these are all messages from the universe to kind of as little pointers as to where you should be paying attention to areas where you can liberate yourself, where things might be needing some reworking, where things could be stuck, where you could free yourself from that energy. So this is just a little reminder that little setbacks or little challenges or surprises that come in, they actually do have a purpose, and to look at what that could actually be in your life. So that's it for the weekend. And it's not in a bad way. It's not in a bad way. This is very much connected to that Uranus energy of wanting to break something down, break something free. So this is just small things, basically, that are wanting your attention. So that's it. Overall, the energy is about moving up to a better place, finding yourself in a better position with all of this, understanding that it is a big process, it is a very deep process, and it is building, and there is a lot of support around, and ultimately it's about becoming more whole. There is need to be time for some reflection today. Here comes both cats, and I think it's a lucky weekend, because it's a weekend of abundance, because we have both cats here, and so that's lovely to have both of them come into the reading. So thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Have a good weekend. Bye.